Hey guys, Amanda here, today to share with you 4 tips for choosing a stand-up paddleboard. Tip number 1, in order to pick the right stand-up paddleboard for you, you want to decide where you're most commonly going to be paddling. So your flat water stand-up paddleboards can vary drastically from your ocean-specific SUPs and also your SUPs designed for more specific activities such as SUP yoga or SUP surfing. Tip number 2, you'll want to pick out the right size SUP for you. So you want something that features enough buoyancy based on your weight and experience level to properly hold you above the water. This is because if you're too heavy for a board, it will tend to sit lower in the water and create for unnecessary drag, which will slow your speed and the ability to paddle. Tip number 3, choose whether or not a fin setup is right for you and your SUP, and if so, what kind of fin setup. There are single fin setups, 2+1 setups, and quad fin options are your most common available, and they will suit varying and specific needs, such as for SUP surfing or SUP racing, for example. So that will be based on personal preference and your activity that you plan on doing. Finally, you want to decide the proper length, width, and thickness for you based on your body size and also your designated activity. SUP lengths typically vary from about 10.5 feet to about 12 feet in length, while widths can range anywhere from 32 to maybe up to 45 inches. So a great variety here and something to keep in mind. The best thing to do when trying to determine the right size, such as length and width, are concerned is to go ahead and check out a sizing chart that many manufacturers will offer you on their websites or in stores. So quickly to recap, 4 tips for picking out a stand-up paddleboard. Tip number 1, you want to decide the type of water you're most commonly going to be paddling first and foremost, as your flat water SUPs will tend to be a lot different from your ocean SUPs and those used for specific activities such as SUP yoga or SUP surfing, just to name a few. Next, you want to pick out the right size stand-up paddleboard for you, so something that has enough buoyancy to keep you held above the water, as you don't want to weigh down your paddleboard to where it's sitting too low and creating drag, therefore slowing your speed and your ability to paddle or perform your various activities on a stand-up paddleboard. Next, you'll want to decide whether or not a fin setup is appropriate for you and your designated stand-up paddleboarding activity, and if so, what kind of fin setup, with the primary options being a single fin, a 2+1 setup, and a quad setup. Finally, you want to decide on your length, width, and thickness factors based on your body type and designated activity of choice. Your SUP lengths typically vary anywhere from about 10 to 12 feet, and widths can vary anywhere from in the 30-inch range to up to 45 inches. So you can always check out your stand-up paddleboard manufacturer's typically provided sizing chart to help you kind of aim for a nice optimal width and length for your body size and designated activity. Those are all the tips I have for you today for choosing a stand-up paddleboard. I'd love to hear any additional tips you might have on the subject, or if one of these in particular you enjoyed or stood out. As always, feel free to leave feedback and questions in the comments section below. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time.
Hey guys, it's Amanda. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you're new to hiking and backpacking, I just wanted to recommend that you check out our Adventure Academy Summit, where you'll find everything you need to know to learn how to become a safe and confident hiker. In Summit, we have tons of video courses, ebooks, and downloadable cheat sheets. We also do weekly live webinars where you can get any questions that you might have on a variety of subjects answered in real time. Summit also comes with a really convenient mobile app, which includes sort of a mini Facebook for all of its members built into the platform, so you can connect with other adventure junkies in your area at your convenience. It's really cool. If you want to give it a chance, check it out and go to the adventurejunkies.com/academy or click the link in the description below. I look forward to seeing you in Summit.